Hello everyone and welcome back to some more Resident Evil the board game by Steamforged Games. We're still in the core rulebook again, and today we're going to be tackling 3rd floor A, which I think is the prelude to the proper boss fight against Sean, although we do still have 1st floor EC that we can do afterwards. I think it's just an explore one. Let's read and see in the objectives. In this scenario, the characters must investigate the 3rd floor. If the item C card for this scenario has been collected and each character is on the library tile, the players can choose to successfully complete the scenario at any time. If there are any enemies on the library tile when the scenario is completed, you don't heal after the mission is done. The important thing about this is there is a B deck with only 2 items in it, and one of those is an assault shotgun. The other one is just a dagger, which we don't really care about. Speaking of which, I'm actually bringing one on this mission just kind of get rid of it, and also to have backup when a evade roll fails, because I don't want to use the self-defense gun yet. So we want that assault shotgun. I took a little look at the card, but we'll look at it properly when/if we find it, because it's not actually required to win. Had to add a number 8 encounter card to the encounter deck. Had to add the narrative cards if you didn't add them already, but we did that last time. Narrative cards 1, 2 and 3. There's 7 exploration cards, plus what you can see before us today. There's no way to get over to this side from where player 1 starts. Player 2 starts right here with a storage box, or your second character if you're using 2, but we can't get over there. We've got to try and find our way around to this door, I guess, if we go that way. In general, also, we're just trying to find heals and not use them to keep them for boss fights and for the nastier stuff awaiting us. So I think that about covers it. Let's jump in and see what happens. Alright Chris, let's have a somewhat boring first turn. We're going to go 1, 2, we're going to open this door for 3, and I want a whole turn to explore this next corridor, so we're just going to go straight to drawing a tension card, which I've conveniently put over here. No new cards in the tension deck, so it's exactly the same as the last one, but let's walk through and we'll draw our encounter card with 3 actions to go. It is locate the closest tile to the active character that contains 1 or more enemies and at least 1 non-locked closed door. Open every non-locked closed door on that tile. There is none. Of course, corpses count as terrain, so I think in that situation you're technically supposed to draw another one, but nuts to that. 2, 3, 4, and we'll draw another tension card. There's plenty of other ways this game can kill us. We'll loot this for 1 and see what we get. A lot of items in the A deck still. A blue herb. I mean, yeah, okay. I'm going to get poisoned sooner or later. We died to poison, in fact, on the mission we failed, so I shouldn't complain. So let's see, that was first action, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Do another tension card, real quick. Now this is us heading towards door number... It is door number 1. Player 2 would actually be going to door number 3. So 1, 2, we're running low on kerosene, so I can't really burn the corpse, which means it's going to get up as a crimson head sooner or later. So we'll go 3, and we'll try and open the door for 4. And the zombie does not get up, so I'm immediately going to have to populate this. And here's what was awaiting us behind the door, orientated exactly like that as far as I can tell. So we're into a room with 2 encounters and a corpse, and there's also a corridor with 2 more doors in the item and a single encounter. I think it fitted in perfectly, so I think it is meant to be like how I've done it. So it's actually the end of our turn, so we just draw the encounter cards and hope that it's not too nasty. 2 zombies, that's not a good start. Where are our biohazard symbols? There's 1 there. Oh, and there's 1 next to us. Okay, that's not good at all. And the other one is after spawning all entries, replace the closest corpse with a crimson head. The closest corpse is actually outside the room, because that other one is 2 squares away. So that's pretty nasty as well. Where's my crimson head? There's my crimson head. So at the end of turn reaction, they're all doing their dangerous attacks actually. Crimson Head is still range 0 though. The zombie is range 1. So he's going to move in. He's going to move in. But that zombie's actually going to attack us. But we did dodge it. And then we show tension and draw Deadly Rasp to draw another encounter card. We're back into... Actually, are we back into the Skull and Crossbones? No, we're 1 away I think. So it's just a single encounter card. And after resolving... this is the new card added to the deck, and it doesn't affect us thankfully because we're already done with our turn, but this is an encounter card that just ends your turn as soon as you draw it, which is very nasty. because we drew that off the back of the tension card, so it doesn't really matter. So we get to think about what we're doing. We've got a Crimson Head on us, we've got zombies bearing down on us. They are going to do their range 1 attack, so I'm going to have to dodge, because then I can just use the dagger to try again. So we're dodging, we succeeded in dodging, and specifically I'm dodging out the door here. He doesn't follow because he only follows if you're not moving off of his square. And then we're going to fire a grenade at the Crimson Head because I want him to die. We failed, because of course we did. Crimson Head gets onto us. These two move here. Excellent. Let's fire our other grenade at our feet. And that's 2 damage. Yes. So that kills the Crimson Head. The other 2 zombies come out on us here. And we've got 2 actions left. Wait, I moved, I shot. We have 1 action left. Let's flamethrower our feet and hopefully take both of them out. We do indeed. Thank you, flamethrower. I really need to find a kerosene container in this one because otherwise we're going to be in a lot of bother. That's my whole turn. All clear. It technically is. It's a factually correct all clear. And we're just going to burn a turn then getting back into the door. So 1, 2, 3. Open this for 4. By the way, I apologise if I sound a little congested. It's not even that it's early in the morning. I don't have to record this at 8 o'clock in the morning now because the work on the house is finally done. It's just a little bit congested. Oh, wonderful. He's right next to us. Well, turns out that zombie was just playing, and he was actually very much alive. And gets back up as a Crimson Head. Well, so if I move, I can slam the door in his face. I need to conserve ammo. So we will move for 1. I know we have to resolve an encounter card, but let's just do this in order. He would chase us. Resolve an encounter card. Spawn Lisa Trevor on the closest biohazard symbol. Where is Dear Lisa? There is Dear Lisa right there. Well, I didn't want that A item anyway. We're going to slam this door for 2 and go 3, 4. Without grenade launcher, Lisa's actually quite annoying to take out because she's got 3 health. End of turn reaction, she moves 2 as well, but I'm going to have to fight her, aren't I? Arg, I could shoot her with a self-defense gun, mind you, and that would take her out. Keep quiet, I choose not to. And I'm going to have to move the camera a little bit. You know what, let's just keep going, because I'm going to have to open one of those doors after we deal with Lisa. I have shotgun shells on me, but I don't want to reload the shotgun I've got, because there's a better shotgun out there for us. We do have full ammo though, so I guess we'll crack it out and see how we do. First action, shotgun into Miss Trevor. Got her for 1. Second action, into Miss Trevor. Got her for 0. Now, does she have range 1? She does. So she just hits us then. For 1. Third action, we'll shoot again. Missed. She hits us again. Fourth action, we get her for 2. End of turn reaction, this one we get to dodge. And of course we rolled what would have killed her. I'll use the dagger to avoid taking damage and to clear inventory space. There's the dagger I had in inventory. Oh, it was actually a B-deck one. And then we tension. Oh, I think we draw 2 actually. Movement value +1, because that's what her rule is, right? Yes. All clear. So I fired 4 shotgun shells, which means we have 2 left, and we immediately have to start this turn by firing another. And failing, so we're taking 1 more bit of damage, and then 1 more. There you go. So we're on 2 health, so that's a good thing. Out of shotgun and shells, unless I reload with the ammo we have on us that I really don't want to do. So that was 2. We'll move here for 3, and I'll burn a turn, sitting in between these 3D doors, which is a bit awkward. And let's see, what would this be? There's room number 2 at the bottom, room number 4. You know, purely so I don't have to build out down here, I want to see what's up here, so we're going to open door number 4 and build up that way. And here's what was behind door number 4, orientated again, exactly like that as far as I can tell. So, just an encounter room annoyingly, but there is a B item beyond that, although really it's heals we need. I think I'm going to backtrack for that A item. Oh, and the camera did not regain focus after I lowered that card, did it? I think it is now. So we have to draw 2 encounter cards. I still have 3 actions left. After resolving all spawn entries and cards stormed with this card, each enemy and on the link tiles perform a reaction. It's a doggo. Now he's not doing his deadly attack, which means he's going to have to run onto us for his action. Because he gets a free reaction, so he's on us. And then we'll, you know, I'm going to risk the pistol. Because hopefully Chris will at least roll a push. Wow, he didn't, so we're on danger. And then we push the dog away. Oh, I wondered if I could have pushed Lisa away even though she was not point blank range. I'm actually not sure about that, because that would mean her second reaction would have been to get closer again and not hit me. I'll need to check that in a second, especially if Chris is about to die. Nope, we killed the dog. Although we're not in a good way. So we're down to 9 bullets. And we went in, shot twice. We're walking back out because I'm going to go see what that AM is in case it's a heal, because otherwise we'll die. That would put an item on the Crimson Head. I guess there is a chance we'll kill it. And then we're just going 1, 2, 3, 4. All clear. 1, look for 2, 3, 4. Unless it's a heal, in which case I'm walking backwards 1 square and healing myself. Alright, instantly using it. So we're actually here. I'm going to quickly go double check about the pushing if it has to be the enemy is point blank, because if not then we actually have +1 more health, because Elisa wouldn't have hit us twice. No, sadly we're not catching a break there. It does specify the push happens for the enemy in your square, so if you are getting attacked at range you can't shove. So, well, with that green herb we're not on danger, so there is that, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4. All clear. 1, 2, 3. Open for 4. I should really be closing these doors behind me. Reanimate. There is no corpses. So we're going in for 1, and we're resolving 1 encounter card. What could happen? We've drawn the Lisa one, so it can't get much worse, although I just realised there is a hunter. At the end of attention phase, the corpse becomes a zombie. So for now though, it's a corpse on the tile around there. So I've got 2 actions left. I could stop that zombie getting up for 1 kerosene, but I don't think... No, I'd rather use the flamethrower, I think. We'll let it stand up. So we'll move here, we'll loot the B item. It's got a 50-50 chance of being a gun. Let's see. Oh, the other card is accidentally face up, so I know this is the gun. There it is. That must have happened when I was like shuffling them. So the assault shotgun rolls 2 red dice. For a push symbol it does 1 damage, for a hit symbol it does 1 damage to the whole square, and for some reason for the crit again is the worst result, which doesn't make any logical sense to me. It just pushes. Although actually, oh, no, I don't see, and it does decapitate, so it does kill zombies outright, but the crit should not be the result that does no damage, in my opinion, even though it is only 1 on the die. But at least it rolls 2 red dice, so consistently at most it could do, well, 2 damage per shot, which is the same as the normal shotgun if you get the same results. So the advantage here is having 1 less fail on the die, I guess. So it also has 6 shells. Our current shotgun has 0, so I'm just going to use the same dial, but that will track the assault shotgun. I don't remember how many actions I had left. I think I had 1 after that, so I'm going to move here. End of attention phase technically, so after this. That zombie becomes reanimated. So he is there, and is he doing his deadly? No, he's not. So we can afford to walk here for 1. Use the flamethrower for 2. There, that's the result you should have been rolling earlier, Chris. Burns him to death. So that was 2. We have 2 actions left. What door is this? This is door number 6. This is bouncing around. We went, what, 1, 4, 6? Yeah, okay. We're on the verge of dying, and I can't get to the box that was at the start because only player 2 can get there, so it's not like I can run away and get healed, so sure, we'll go in there. Well, what awaited us inside was pure nightmare fuel, although also the objective. The C item and the library tile are here, but it's got 2 hunters in there, and it's surrounded by archways on all sides, and you have to draw encounter cards for the 2 side passages. So, to quote the Resident Evil movie, we're all going to die down here. I don't think there's a way Chris is going to get out of this necessarily, but we'll give it an honest shot because the hunters can attack at range 1 by default and range 2 for their nasty attack. Incidentally, their very nasty attack, which only happens on the card that would poison you, like that symbol, is an insta-kill. Just as a reminder, if you're playing true solo, insta-kill attacks don't insta-kill, they put you on danger. Unless you're already on danger, in which case you die. So we have 2 actions left, but we also have a encounter card to draw. At least we've already drew Lisa Trevor. Don't draw the hunter, because I've only painted 2 hunters. Okay, 2 zombies, that's still pretty bad. So there's one there, with a hair stuck to him. And I think they're both going to be there. Yep, because I'm on the other biohazard symbol. How much do hunters move? Hunters move 2. How do you do this? They don't move when I move. I just need to line them up and knock them down at a safe distance. If I fail an evade roll, I'll have to use the self-defense gun or die. Let's back up and back up. And end my turn there. So, let's see how this happens. He reacts. 1, 2. It's very awkward to fit them because of their dumb hands. 1, 2. This hunter is here. 1. The zombies are here. Retention. It is most certainly not all clear. You just lied to me. Now, what do we use to have the best chance of not missing? 2 red dice. You would only do literally 0 damage or not push if you rolled the equivalent of 2 6s or 2 1s, I guess, since it's a bad result. Chris couldn't possibly do that. So, as much as I would like them to be on the same tile, we're shooting at the hunter closest to us, obviously. Where can I roll these 2 red dice so you'll actually see them? But I don't have... Oh, here will do. So that is a hit and a push. Which health do they have again? They have 3. So I hit that. The push icon doesn't actually push. It's a crit that would push. So 2 damage to that one. Now the problem is he reacts 2. So he's net... This is very awkward. He's now 1 away from me. The zombies move here. And then I'm going to fire again, but I have to fire at the closest threat, which is the hunter in front of me now. But if I don't do damage, he kills me. Well, sorry Chris. The hunter just clean took your head off because you can't self-defense failing an attack because it's not an evade roll. If you fail an attack, the enemy just hits you. If this character is attacked by an enemy and fails their evade roll, yeah, you don't get to evade if it's a failed attack, I believe. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure we just lost again. Yeah, that does appear to be it for Poor Crystal. I will say the rules regarding enemies attacking you are not written with the fact that some enemies have range in mind, because it's all about enemies hitting you if they're on the same square as you. It's page 14 of the rulebook if you want to check for yourself. Performing an action in the same square as an enemy and then attacking an enemy in the same square. Other than that, the only thing it mentions in out of sequence reactions is them moving towards you. That kind of implies that they can't do ranged attacks if they're reacting, but that isn't the way we've ever played it, nor has anyone ever corrected that. So presumably that's just poorly written in the rulebook. Either way, we've rolled 2 1s, so Chris died. As people want, we'll carry on. We'll just call this good. We're right at the end anyway, as it turns out. So we'll draw a C item, because otherwise we can't proceed. And we found one of the medallions to get into the lab, weirdly. I feel like we're finding this out of order. What else did it say after this? It says nothing. You do literally nothing else after this one is done. But next in the rulebook would be the first floor East C, which is for... Oh, there's more puzzles involved, but it doesn't seem to be anything beyond that. It's just solving the emblem puzzle by the looks of it, which... I don't know if it uses stuff from the... I can't use stuff from the expansion, it's in the core rulebook. Either way, I did kind of find the most direct route to get to the library, presumably the other 2 cards. Let's see. Oh, I missed a save room, but it didn't have a box in it, so that wouldn't have helped us. And then the other route would have been if player 2 or your other player character went. That's where the other B item was, and that's where an A item was, in those 2 cards. But there wasn't another box. The only box on the level can only be accessed by player 2, right down here at the start. If player 1 wants a box, they have to go through the entirety of the level, including passing by where you win the level, if you want to use your storage. That doesn't seem very smart to me, but whatever. Maybe I'm just salty that I lost, although I think we should have a box here somewhere. If I missed one fair and square in the save room over there, whatever. But nope, just has a typewriter in it. Alright, well, either way, that was third floor A. See you next time for first floor EC. Oh, and a reminder that after that one, I believe, is the basement. We're skipping that one because you can't play true solo. So I think we'd be on to the yawn fight after that. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, and ta for now.